Who am I talking to?
So we're called Heroes.app, and then we're promoting freedom, doing what's right, patriotism, that kind of a thing. But so we came down to this. We're going to DC as well. But anyway, maybe could you introduce yourself and tell a little bit about your background?
Sure. My name is George Rodriguez. I am I am a Newsmax contributor. I also have a radio program here in town. I served in the Reagan administration and also in the Bush administration. And I'm supposed to be retired, but I can't.
Nice. Well, great. Well, so what brings you to this Trump march today?
Well, I came to welcome the bus that's supposed to be coming today, and to support the effort to, see if we can do anything about the stolen election. And it has been a stolen election, in spite of what the media says. I've been interviewed several times by Univision, Telemundo, and CNN, and they keep asking the same thing: where's the evidence of the stolen election? And I mean, if they can't see it now, I mean, I feel like I'm standing in front of a burning building and they keep asking me, where's the smoke? So it is, we're looking at a real critical moment in American history right now, because we have seen this type of election theft, I'll use that word, on the local level. I mean, here in South Texas, it's been very common. My grandparents used to fight against it in Laredo. We've had lots of political bosses that have done it, everybody from Boss Tweed in New York to Mayor Daley in Chicago, and here in South Texas, the Parr brothers, or the Parr family. But, to do it on a national scale the way that they have done it, using a pandemic as the smokescreen, it's incredible. It has just been ridiculous. And unless the citizens stand up, unless we speak out, they're going to get away with it. And if they get away with it this time, they're going to get away with it a second time. Anytime that there's bad behavior, it's got to be punished. Because if you don't punish bad behavior, it continues. It gets worse. And this election clearly has some big questions to it, and we need to have them addressed. And unfortunately, because of censorship and by the mass media, because of the situation with the Democrats and the liberals controlling the mass media, we're not even able at times to have a serious discussion about it. So I'm here to in the rain and in the cold to support our efforts to get to DC and have this matter addressed.
Fantastic. What would you say that the common person here in America could do to get involved?
Well, first of all, we've got to educate educate and inform the common person. Too often people depend on the mass media, on the liberal media, and they take that as gospel. So too many people are ready to surrender and accept a Biden-Harris administration. And we can't do that. We've got to let folks know that, first of all, there were a great number of irregularities in the vote and in the election. We have got to explain to people that we cannot allow this to happen, because once an election, once votes go awry at the grassroots level, I mean, that's the fundamental, that's the foundation, I mean, of the Constitution. If we at the grassroots level are discounted, if we are ignored, then by definition the entire government is gone awry.
Fantastic. And then here at the Alamo, you're seeing the Trump train go in. If you had something to say to President Trump right now, what would you say to him?
Hang in there, baby. The cavalry is coming. We're standing in front of the Alamo, which, even though I am of Mexican descent, I am an American. I am a Texan first and foremost. And here we drew the line and said no to tyranny. We've got to draw the line and say no to this tyranny of elitists that we are seeing in today's America. These folks who seem to think because they have some type of snowflake college education, they know better than us. They have no common sense, it's obvious, but we've got, the president has got to hang in there. I would hope that the Republicans in the Senate and the House would get a backbone I would hope the Republicans at the state and local level would get a backbone. And you know, we're not wearing tinfoil hats here. We're not conspiracy theorists. We're not imagining what we have seen as far as the irregularities in the election. It's got to be addressed. It cannot we can't let it go. We cannot let it happen. You know, the president's just got to hang in there, and we've got to do our best to address it.